Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. I have been door dashing for like a couple months now. I think this is like 3-4 months, not exact. I've been dashing for a little while, and I just want to show you guys some of the things I have in my car and some things that might help you to have in your car to DoorDash. Let me show you all my bags, all of my stuff I use every single day to DoorDash, and let's do it. All right, we will start in the trunk. Here we are. So this is my pizza bag. So I can fit 5 pizzas in this pizza bag. It is very helpful. I had a huge pizza order the other day that was like 12 pizzas and only like 5 fit in here. So I think 5 is fine though. I've never held over 5 more than one time. And then we also have these two. So I bought these 2 bags, and these 2 are helpful, but I find that they actually slow me down a little bit, although they do help to keep the customer's food warm. And also the zipper part broke on this one, so I don't use this one. I use these sometimes, and then other times I prefer not to use these. I can find them to be helpful, especially if you want to keep your customer's food warm. So I've used this so many times and I never thought I would. So I've had this thing for a long time just to carry groceries in and out of the house, and it's got like this little insert thing. But I've done a couple grocery orders here and there. Like I've probably done like 2, maybe 3 a month, but I just put all the groceries in here, and then it's got a handle on each side, and I easily carry it to the customer's house. Because the thing is, they've gotten like 2 gallons of milk before, and I put 2 gallons of milk in here. I don't have confidence in this bag. But with this one, I put a whole load of groceries, and then I just easily carry it to the customer. So I actually find this thing to be very helpful. Let me try to find a name on it, because I don't actually know what it's called. But honestly, if you just look up like grocery bag, I've used this a ton. So the one thing I don't like about this Camry is the cup holders. These are really the only 2 cup holders that are good. Those 2 up there, if you see, they do not have a divider in them, and they are absolute pain to use, I can tell you. But these 2 work very well, so I kind of have like 2 cup holders, and then there's no cup holders in any of the doors, so that's kind of the downside of this car, is I only have 2 cup holders. And if it's like a larger drink and it will fit like perfectly in there, it'll work. But I've had very few restaurants where it's actually fit in there, in that cup holder. But these 2 work. But the problem with it being in the back is I only done it twice, but I forget about the drink in the back. And then I drive off and they're like, was there a drink with it? And I was like, oh shoot. So I turned around, brought them their drink, and I just felt bad. But it's like behind me, so if I'm not like, I don't know, I've forgotten it a couple times, but I've only done that like twice, and most of the time I remember. But that is a downside of it being all the way in the back. So the next thing I'll talk about is my key. So I just recommend having a carabiner. This is kind of one I got back in St. John's. I don't know, it's kind of messed up. It's got some issues, got like a screwdriver and stuff on it. But carabiner. So I hang this on the side of my belt, and then I can just have it right there, and it's way easier than reaching in and out of my pocket every single time. I find this to be super helpful. I just, right there, easy to grab, highly recommend. Oh, and I almost forgot to say this, but I do have an extra drink carrier just in case, you know, small cup holders or limited cup holders. Have one of these handy. I just keep it right there. Okay, so I call this my little snack cubby. Let me take you in. I usually keep snacks in here. I only have a Cliff Bar right now, and Nature Valley. I don't like eating these in the car because they're super messy, but that bar has actually been there since day 1, so I will never eat this thing. It's just here, you know. If I was ever like dying of hunger, then I can eat that. I also have pepper spray that I carry on me sometimes. Sometimes you can run into dogs and stuff, and if like you're getting attacked by a dog, sometimes pepper spray is not the worst idea, not the worst choice. So I have it in here, it's there, and then I just have some change laying around and some extra chargers. So one thing I'd always recommend keeping around, and I got for Christmas, I think they got it on Amazon. So it is a portable jump starter, and it's got like a compass and everything on it. But I have jump start my Camry once because I don't know, maybe I left the light on or something, and it just killed the battery, and I hopped in and I had to jump start it. So I like having one of these around because then you don't have to depend on someone being around to jump start your car. So I would recommend one of these things because I've had it save me one too many times. The one thing I wish I had down here was a better charger. This one kind of sucks. It's got like gunk on it and stuff, but if I plug it in like one way it won't work and the other it will. So this charger works sometimes and then sometimes it doesn't. So a better charger could be a good idea, or a portable charger. Well, that concludes everything I have in my car, but I want to just let you guys know how Doordash has been going. Doordash has been going very good. I still enjoy it quite a bit, but I just like driving around. That's always been something I've enjoyed, but the money's decent. It's not bad. I mean, on a good dinner shift, I could average like $24 an hour, which is actually really good. Like I found the times that work for me. Like I've just done a bunch of testing, and that has been a ton of fun because I've just gotten to test everything, the best times, the best locations for me to go. And I definitely have it down to a system now, and it's definitely just routine at this point, and I still enjoy it and have fun. If you've thought about doing Doordash, I would highly recommend it. It is fun on the side if you want to do it on the side of, you know, your actual work or any of that. I would highly recommend. You can make some decent money at a decent hour, and you can do it whenever you like. That's probably my favorite thing about Doordash is I can go and I can dash at any time I'd like. If I didn't want to work today, then I just cancel my scheduled shifts. And I just really like that about Doordash, is that I have that option to go when I want or not go when I don't want, you know? So that's probably my favorite thing about Doordash.